Hey there everybody, welcome back. This is Bo. We're playing some Rebel Galaxy Outlaw. And if you're like me and you started playing this game, you're thinking, how the hell do I get a cool big ship like this? I'll show you. I'll show you how I went from whatever we started with to over $1 million net worth within probably about, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours of playing. Doesn't really take very long. You need to do the following. Obviously you want like super duper ships, right? Because you started with this guy, the little platypus. But, check this out. If you go ahead and go to the components, you'll see components here. You'll see there's a couple things you'll need. You need to buy this thing called the mining scanner. It sells for about 10,000 credits, okay? This allows you to use your scan tool, which I'll show you in a bit, to look for resource nodes in like asteroid belts. Basically, you go mine asteroids, make a shit ton of money. Alright, so then you also need one other thing. You need a mining laser. Mining laser's under the weapon. It can actually do pretty good as an actual weapon, so don't feel like you're kind of hosed and don't have any real damage capacity, because you do. Quite a bit. So those are the things you'll need at a minimum. If you want to do cool stuff, like you want to have an extra cargo hold or whatever to carry more stuff, that's fine. You'll probably need it pretty quick, just so you're not having to go back and forth so much. But it's not that bad. So here's an example of one. So this is just driving around to different asteroid belts. And I started at what, 7,000 there? Granted, there were a little bit of bounties and other stuff that just happened to be along the way. That was $52,000 worth of just stuff. Didn't take me more than 10 minutes, if that. So that's how I was able to quickly get to this guy. And while we're here, I'll show you one other cool thing. Let's get rid of this. Let's get another one of these beasts. I don't even care if it's 5 seconds. 5 seconds with a tachyon? Get wrecked. Alright. Let's get out there and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Alright. So we have launched out into the world. The section I would highly recommend that you go to in order to do this is the Texas system. There's a lot of asteroid belts out here. It's pretty well patrolled. You don't have to worry about too many pirates or whatever. Not that that's really a big deal anyway, but whatever. Come on. I want to go there. Thank you.
Autopilot disengaged by distress signal.
Nope. We're not. That's not the point of this video. We're not trying to do those, but that is good money too. Alright, so let's stop for a moment. This is an example of an asteroid belt. So if you want to unlock additional belts, like this or whatever, you just do missions within the sector and you'll actually open up different areas. So by pressing the control button, you bring this thing up. Now when you do your scan, you'll see this kind of stuff. And oh boy, that is a good one. Now the fun part about this is you want to, if you're on a keyboard and mouse like I am, because I'm on a computer, you want to press the 1 button and that'll cycle through your different weapons, and you want to just have the mining laser. There's no point in going in there and just like wrecking the house out of nothing. So you have to get within about 1.5 kilometers of the asteroid, and you want to look for these things that look like waffle.
Resources detected.
Like right here, they should look like a little waffle fry right there. You want to hit those.
Resources detected.
Then as you see there on the log, it says resources extracted and depleted. If it says depleted, that means there's no more. You will have little green boxes that pop out, which will be the items. So in this case, you have diamonds. Hella good right there. Ooh, alien artifacts. That's super good. If you want to get an idea of what the value of this stuff is, press the escape button and look at that. We barely got started on this thing. I have a quest, so don't look at that. But like, look at that, 20K, and what was that? A minute? So you can make stupid money doing this really fast. So if you need to get a better weapon, or you need to have you need some action, this is pretty good for that. I gotta grab this little bit of iron I left behind last time. But I mean, that's ideal. If you can find those small asteroids, you can house cash so fast. Those things are stupid money.
Resources detected.
You will probably not be able to see the little waffle on the asteroid if you don't have the scan going. So as you can see here, our target, 4 point some kilometers away. The problem with the really big asteroids is you got to get pretty close for the waffle to come out. And sometimes they will rotate right on top of you. So you just have to be a little careful. Usually these big ones kind of stink. One thing I do is I go down to 0, and you can use the afterburner to get around it. So you don't have to keep throttling up and down. More than likely the waffle's on the other side. I don't know what else to call it, so I'm just calling it a waffle. Ah! Yeah, if you get nailed by this thing, you'll know. Where's that waffle?
Resources detected.
Where are you, waffle? You can get a little perspective on it. Hopefully come back around. Where's the waffle? Sometimes on these big ones, they're so freaking tiny compared to the size of the asteroid. A pain in the butt.
Resources detected.
Hey, Bo, good one to, like, teach us on, but this is a great one. This is a great example. Yeah, it is a good example, because you're going to have to deal with this. But you can also just peace out and bail, too. Which is what I'm doing right now, because that was irritating. Alright, so you can see that thing's about 9 kilometers away.
Resources detected.
Just keep that thing going. So this can take a little bit, I think, a little bit of time. But if you're patient, there's that waffle. Come on, baby.
Resources extracted.
That's it? Seriously? Oh, gold. That's not bad.
There
I'll take
we go.
that. Anomalies. That's another 5K right there. Obstrunium. That's another 2,300. So you're talking almost 30K in the bank right now. We've only gotten 2 of those done.
Resources detected.
And you can do this all day, man. Oh, look at that. Don't even have to go anywhere. Oh, no. I failed. Ah, second waffle.
Resources extracted.
And sometimes there's more than one. If you're getting really lucky, you get ones that have like 3 resource extracted thingies. And you can get like 6. The most I've ever gotten out of 1 is 8. And it was all like stupid stuff. It was great. So anyway, let's just for S's and G's do this. So make sure you sell in a consumer market. So if you're in the Texas system, sell at the Austin station. You make the most money. Alright, so you're going to have to get away from the asteroid slightly. Alright, so this is a small trip. We haven't even been close to filled up. Another hint is if you hit the afterburners to get in there, there's less chance of being caught by the police and stopped, which is annoying.
Requesting landing clearance.
Okay, well, let's go sell our stuff. Commodities. All right, so we start with 36,000 something, right? Boom, boom. 72. We basically doubled our money in less than 5 minutes. I'd call that pretty good. Granted, we got one of those alien artifacts, which is a super deeper. But sometimes you get super lucky and get like 2 or 3 in a run. That is some good stuff. But yeah, guys, I hope that was useful and you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below. Highly recommend this game. If you want and you're a normal person, you can turn the music on, and the music is spectacular. But YouTube, right? So you can't really do much. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. It takes about $25,000 to get started, but you'll quickly get out of your starter plane. And I would suggest waiting until you get 180,000 and just going in and buying one of these Durstons. They are stupid. They're not much slower or faster, but it doesn't matter because you turn the thing into a missile boat with turrets. The turrets are automatic, so they'll take care of stuff. You don't have to do anything. And you can put up to 44 items in this guy. This is the action. So I'm just telling you, this thing is awesome. All right, well, like, comment, subscribe, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. And if you made it this far, why don't you put swing line in the comments below? Tells me you made it this far. Swing line. Alright, talk to you later. And bye.